Ideology is a term which talks about how cultures structure things in a way that gives rise to a dominant group or dominant idea. It resides in the idea and thoughts of people and basically provides us with certain assumptions and beliefs which in turn governs our behavior. Ideologies work by limiting what is accepted within a particular culture while promoting certain perspectives. Ideologies also normalize what is okay and what is not okay, while validating dominant ideas. But ideologies only work if we buy into the idea. One important aspect of ideologies is normalization. Normalization essentially creates an illusion that there is a certain natural order of things and that the given social relations we hold in our society today are meant to be. These social relations make it seem like there are natural hierarchies to follow and that those in power control what should be deemed natural. Media plays a very large role in this normalization process. While we may have control over what we post in media, we don't have control over what other people may post. And we definitely don't have control over what shows or movies are made or what kind of news is released. Hence, there is already a power dynamics at play with regards to what is available content in media. Those in control have the power to influence what is in the media and therefore have the power to normalize ideas. An example would be the idea of femininity. You could say that femininity are attitudes, behaviors, or roles that are associated with females. In many cases, femininity defines what it means to be female. But who normalizes this definition? Media, of course. Current media normalizes and makes us believe that there are only two genders, male and female. And media portrayal of said genders normalizes the definition of feminine and masculine. In other words, they indirectly tell you that there are things a female should do. For example, a certain way to behave, to look, to feel, or even a set of attributes they should have, and normalize them.
Our society has depicted femininity in certain ways, and it tends to depend heavily on the perceived notion that only two genders exist. Those two genders are blue, gamer boys who become firefighters when they are older, and pink, K-pop lover girls who cannot drive well when they grow up. Society delivers and normalizes the idea that females are bad drivers. Therefore, in our daily scenes, larger, wider car parking slots are specifically designed for girls in countries like China and Korea. Even though males contributed to 71% of car accidents, if you don't dig into it, you wouldn't know the real fact. Everyone will just buy the assumption because it is a normalized fact. Our society has always normalized inversion to things classified as feminine. Normalization is not permanent. Culture changes, but even the media tried to reverse the so-called stereotype of what girlhood should look like. It depicts powerful women as tomboy characters who display traditionally masculine traits or interests. However, the New York Times once commented, while it does go against traditional gender stereotypes, the tomboy tends to be the only female character in media presented in a positive light, which leads to a new normalization of how strong girls should be like. In order for a girl to be powerful, not like other girls, you can only be a tomboy. Otherwise, some other movies perpetrate the stereotype of ugly tomboy girls have to transform into prettier characters so as to be loved or accepted. Moreover, the history of women fighting for their equity ends up separating femininity from feminism, contributing to our current normalized version of how feminists should or shouldn't be like. Some activists during the second wave of feminism called for the denouncing of stereotypically girly things because to them, these things upheld patriarchal ideals. Things like makeup and revealing clothes, even high heels, were considered tools that are given to us by men in order to please them. Chimamanda Adichie talked about feminism in one of her TED Talks. The minute she announced herself being a feminist, society and people around her viewed her as unhappy and man-hating. In some sense, the media, history, our daily activities all contribute to the process of normalization, which makes us natural believers. Ideology shapes our belief to this world and relation with others. Ideologies make social relations between individuals seem normal.